How's it going, Chubba? My name is OhBugTBM and welcome back to another video. Before we start today, I just wanted to give a massive thank you for all the support I've been receiving on my July 17th update video. If you haven't seen that, it will be linked at the end of the video. But effectively, I've been getting some incredible support. My subscriber count has doubled and my total views for the channel has also doubled. It's been incredible, and I just wanted to give a massive thank you for all of you that have been supporting the channel. I think we've got over nearly 13,000 views on that video, and it's just absolutely insane. I've been doing YouTube for like quite a few months now. I'd say maybe probably about half a year properly, and this is really the first sort of breakthrough I've ever had. And like the amount of people that are being so supportive in the comments, it just means so much to me. And I just wanted to give a massive thank you before I start today's video. And yeah, so hope you enjoy it. I'll just see how it goes. Alright guys, so as you've read in the title, we're going to be doing an all-comprehensive guide to pit fights in Shadow of War. We're going to be covering a few things today. We're going to include the tribe tier list, elemental effects, advanced class tier list, and weapon counters. So yeah, let's get straight into this. I don't want to waste your time. You know how the drill is. Let's go. Starting things off, on the screen you can see a tier list for each tribe. In the S tier is the Marauder and Slaughter tribes because their ranged ability, the Throwing Cleavers and the Hail of Bolts, does so much damage that even Phil Swift couldn't flex seal that shit. These abilities are incredibly strong, especially if you give the captain great strength. Moving down to the A tier are the tribes whose abilities are pretty good but not completely overpowered like the previous tribes. Here you will find the Mystic tribe as they have a friggin' teleport which deals nice damage, the Terror tribe because their chains are both kinky and deadly, able to wipe out grunts almost instantly and applying a stun, and the Outlaw tribe because their stun is incredibly strong and can also kill multiple grunts. Moving down again we have the mediocre abilities which could use a damage buff. Here you can find the Machine tribe as their hook has amazing range, and who doesn't want to see their captain whip out a badass scorpion, get over here, before curb stomping his opponent. The damage is pretty mild, but the stun and cool factor keep it in the B tier. Now we enter the C tier, which is pretty awful but not completely trash. Here you will have the Dark Tribe daggers, as for some reason captains rarely use this ability against other orcs, and the damage it gives is pretty awful since the startup for it is pretty slow. In addition, the Feral Tribe's claws can be found here, as for some reason it does less damage than a tackle followed up by a few punches, despite having knives on under their fists. Like, come on bro. Thankfully, captains can use this ability a lot and it stuns for a long duration. And finally we have the trash tier with the Warmonger. No one likes this tribe, their gear looks crap and their ability only works against players, not captains, as every other tribe can now do the tackle followed up by the punches. Warmonger is literally useless. Okay, moving swiftly on, now we have the 3 elemental effects you can give your captain. Fire, Poison, Curse. Fire gives the most damage with a low stun chance and a high resistance. Poison has medium damage with a high stun chance and medium resistance. And Curse has low damage with no stun chance and a low resistance, but is incredibly spooky. Poison is the way to go as stuns are incredibly useful, and getting a resistance and or hate against poison is much rarer than getting a resistance / hate for burning. However, after the Undead changes on the 17th of July, Undead captains should appear much more frequently in online pit fights, so fire will be more useful as Undead have a natural weakness to burning and a natural resistance to poison. Okay, moving on to the advanced classes. Here is another tier list, except I couldn't actually get the names of the advanced classes on here because it literally took me years to try and find just the basic logos. For some reason they're just not there, but yeah, you guys get the gist. As at the top we have the Berserker, lots of hate, and a Furious Roar which can cause an enemy to become terrified, and a lifesteal ability. What's not to love? Berserker is the way to go. The A tier contains the Trickster, as smoke bombs, especially the air pick variant, are very good at stunning enemies. The Slayer had its triple strike damage ability buffed, and the Assassins have the highest agility. All of these classes can avoid attacks and are generally the captains you want to use if you don't have a Hate of Pain Berserker lying around for an instant win. B tier contains tanks, as outlasting your opponent is generally a better strategy than outdamaging them, and Determination can single-handedly turn a fight in your favour. In addition, Destroyers, just like Tricksters, have a high stun potential, and if given an elemental ability can shred through anyone standing in their way, provided they are not resistant to it. In the not so great tier we have Trackers. They're pretty useless against other orcs, but the bear traps can cause a stun, so they have some limited use. Beastmasters also make it here as everyone and their nan has Beast Slayer. However, after July 17th, Beastmasters should move up to A tier as beasts are being buffed a lot. For more information, check out my July 17th update video. In the awful tier, we have Marksmen. Unless given Rapid Shot, these guys don't even stand a chance. Finally, we have the Commander, as all their abilities cannot be used in pit fights. They're definitely in the trash tier. I am by no means saying commanders are trash in general. I personally believe they are actually the best captains at Fortress Assaults, but if you have a Warmonger commander, he ain't winning any pit fights. For the final section of the video, I will discuss basic classes and how they interact with each other. Archers are pretty awful, but have a slight counter to Ologs, for about 5 seconds before being trampled in the corner. Defenders are generally very strong though, giving very good counters against almost everyone except Ologs, as their stuns are able to pass through their shields. Frontline warriors are effective against archers, but are pretty weak against everyone else. Ologs are good against savages, defenders and warriors, but are weak against the ranged classes. Hunters are very good against Ologs, archers and warriors, but are weak against savages and defenders. And finally, savages are good against almost everyone except Ologs and defenders. Overall, savages, defenders and hunters are the best classes. For tanks, destroyers and slayers, defenders are the best. For tricksters, assassins, trackers and beastmasters, hunter is the best class. And all classes are suitable for the savages. Savages are just pretty good in general. And that pretty much summarizes all you need to know about captains and pit fights. The best captains by far are Slaughter / Marauder, Berserker Savages, and the weakest are Warmonger, Commander Archers. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you thought it was helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Once again, a massive thank you for all the support I've been receiving on my latest videos. And that will be it today. See you in the next video. Cue the music.